Legend of the White Dragon has been delayed yet again by none other than Aaron Hide the Money Y'all Schoenke, or Hide the Movie now at this point, right? So he went on and he said that he was going to basically give you guys an update. You know, he's gearing up to be back out with his hand out, looking for you guys to give him more money to pay his bills right after he puts out his soft prawn. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the Daphne, you know, subscribe to my girl OF content. But he put this out right here, right? He says, "Hey y'all, putting together a video updating you all on the distribution process of Legend of the White Dragon and what it's like." Dude, nobody cares what it's like. I still see people asking about it and want to get you all the info as possible. Post questions below and I'll try to answer to the best of my abilities. Now, obviously, hopefully we get this banger skit video like the cucumber melon update.
Nope.
Bro, he lacks creativity, but that would be something, right? So let's look at some of the questions that were proposed, okay? So can you give any sort of estimate release? Will distribution be soon? And do you see 2026 as the year the movie finally comes out? Are you planning a physical release as well? Jenna Frank, will you be involved in the promo of the film? Well, of course she's gonna be involved promoing it, but they won't have any control over it, right? You know? How about you just release it instead of telling us you're going to release it? That's all stuff you could add for the special features. We were told it would release nearly 3 years ago on Labor Day. I'm sorry, but it's really getting annoying seeing coming soon for that long after I was ready to pay for it in theaters. GTA 6 gonna make it here first at this rate. Hey, man.
That's a truthful statement.
Maybe. I agree with you. He could have released it years ago when Jason said filming was completed, but they had 3 years of color correction going on. It wasn't color correction all like that. It was remember, Aaron can't act. He's not a good actor. So when he looks at his poor acting, he reshot, I don't know, probably like all of his acting scenes, right? And then he just blamed it on everything else that had no impact on it. Thank you for your patience. The film is complete and in the hands of our distribution team. Have you already received the bulk of your Kickstarter rewards? Now, here's the thing, right? When it comes to Kickstarter, no one donated to Kickstarter expecting to get the bulk of their rewards. You donate to Kickstarter with anticipation of getting all of your rewards upon the movie's completion. There was nothing in the Kickstarter whatsoever that said, well, once we get distribution, you'll get your film. If we get an outside investor, then you'll get your copy or your script or your soundtrack. All these missing things from Kickstarters. And I posted a link for everyone to complain to Kickstarter because remember, he is about to have his hand out again, asking you for more money without literally more than it's looking like not fulfilling the original Kickstarter, which guys, please complain because this is not a good look. Now, he will go on to say, more profit it makes, more money Bat in the Sun has in future for newer projects, dog. He's going to keep funding films, dog. What money is he putting in? Oh, we did so much behind the scene, dog. If he's casting him and his wife and his friends at the friend rate or whatever, I think back in the day, people were getting paid as $100 or $150 a day. How much money is he really putting into it? Especially he's doing the camera work, the editing. He's one trick pony. Maybe he's giving himself some asinine amount that Hollywood would never pay him for his services to trump up the numbers. But anyway, also for streaming services, it would be available for more people. Remember, this shit is not touching Netflix with a 10-foot pole. It's not touching any of your big streamers. It's Tubi. It's going to be on one of these freebie ad latent sites. This is not going to be on a paid server. I'm telling you, it's Tubi. I would be highly surprised. Look, how about this, right? If this shit's on Netflix, I'll delete every video on Aaron Schoenke I ever made. Promise to God. Promise to God. Hold me to it. If Legend of the White Dragon is on Netflix, I'll delete the entire Aaron Schoenke playlist. Right hand to God. But that's how confident I am that I know it's not going to be on there. And Aaron knows it's not going to be on there too. Yeah, I get how it works. I'm more curious about how they approach the decision. Now, if I invested or gave Aaron 3 or 4 or millions of dollars, remember, he keeps saying this is a multi-million-dollar film, right? A multi-million-dollar film. There's no way in hell the person I gave millions of dollars to make a movie to ever utter the words, our goal isn't profit. I didn't donate this money out the kindness of my heart. I'm sure Chris J was like, well, I'm a big big JDF fan. And I, maybe I just want to seem cool and go to the fucking movies with Aaron. And as I watch him blow my money, reshooting his horrible acting day in and day out and throwing parties on the set. Maybe that, right? Our goal is to fulfill Jason's wishes, getting as many eyes on the film and generate enough money for our investor. What, you think your fucking investor is like, hey, I don't want to profit off of it? I didn't invest to break even. And eventually the Frank family, because what? They're not seeing nothing from this movie. They're not seeing a penny. I would be shocked if they get a penny from Legend of the White Dragon, considering, I don't know how much money Chris J sunk into it. Remember, investors get theirs off the top. So once Chris J is made whole, as in breaks even, then the money trickles down to everyone else because he actually put the money up. It's kind of like, he's the Haim Saban of Legend of the White Dragon. The only problem is it's going to flop. Now, somebody put this in the chat. Kyle is trusted to work on legendary IP brands. Meanwhile, Aaron is sexualizing Scooby-Doo characters for a YouTube video. He's one desperate check away from making adult film parodies. I mean, if the Kickstarter flop, he will be. He will be. Now we got more people chiming in on the, hopefully this will be a banger skit video like Cucumber Watermelon update. Is it going to be the highest bidder situation? I mean, how many bidders do you have? You think Netflix bid on this shit?
Nope.
You think Amazon bid on it?
Nope.
You think Paramount?
Nope.
You think Peacock?
Nope.
No, Freevee said we'll partner with you. We'll treat it like a YouTube video. You put that shit on Tubi and we'll give you some of the AdSense. I can't imagine anyone like, yeah, man, we're gonna buy this shit for like $3 million because we're gonna flip it for like $5 million. That's no. Like you received 2 offers. One has a theatrical Theatrical might as well be fucking playoffs, dog. Playoffs. No, bro. The only theatrical option that exists for Legend of the White Dragon is Aaron Schoenke renting out a theater and playing it in there. I can't see, like, trust me, if it was a theatrical option, that shit would have been on the table, right? Fathom would have picked it up because that's their only option. It has to be through Fathom. If Fathom won't touch it, it's game over. It's game over. If Fathom won't touch it, it's game over. But anyway, let's keep going. Do you take the higher offer but sacrifice the opportunity to release? It's not releasing theatrical. Like, you have to think about it. Remember, they had a 25-city theatrical release that was released on deadline. Why is that not still on the table? Maybe someone saw the movie with actual eyes and a brain and said, oh shit, we can't put this on any theater. Because theaters have standards too. Remember that. Will it be on Blu-ray DVD where there be merch like shirts? Now, here's the thing. Blu-ray DVD. Are the people in Kickstarter ever going to get their Blu-rays? Chris got scammed. Chris wanted to be cool, man. He wanted to hang out with the cool kids. And all he did was saw Chris as a walking ATM. Any good bid so far? He probably only got like one bid. One bid and Tubi offer, right? And the bid had to be a low ball. They're like, look, man, let's be honest with you. If this was so good, it would have premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival. If it was so good, it would have been at other film festivals. If it was so good, you wouldn't have to come to Aaron's house just to watch it. The good movies, when you have a good movie, right? You want to tell everyone how you want to show it to everyone to start getting buzz about it. Oh, it was so good. This is how you start bidding wars, like the movie Weapons. There was a bidding war for weapons. You know why? Because they showed it at these film festivals like, oh, we want this, we want this, we want this under our umbrella. We want to own this IP. We want to own this story. So then, hence the bidding war pursued. I forget who won, but I know who didn't. Jordan Peele didn't win because he wanted to buy it. But that's how good movies progress. You know, remember, I used to do movie reviews for a long time before I started covering this stuff. But that's how you know a movie's not good. Just like the movie Him that was produced by Jordan Peele that didn't premiere at any festival, but when Get Out was on its rise, it was at this festival, that festival. Everyone was talking about it. That's usually how you can tell if it's a bad movie or not. So I'm so ready for the movie. It's been years in the making. Can you give any sort of estimate release? Well, we got our release, guys. We got the release, and it's exactly what you thought it was. It's exactly what you thought it was. Will distribution be soon? Do you see 2026 as the year the movie finally comes out? We've been pushing for 2025 release, but early 2026 seems more likely. He has no idea when it's going to come out. None whatsoever. He couldn't tell you. Now, think about all the people he led on, like, hey, we're going to have you out for the premiere, right? And you're like, well, when's the premiere? Oh, we'll be in touch, because he has no clue, guys. Early 2026, he guessing. he hoping. And once it's going out of his hands, he'll have no control. No say. Because I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure he's looking for a distributor, or is he looking for an owner? You know, times are, hey, he could be in a bind.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
He's in a bind. He's about to gear up to have his hand out. But it used to be like coming soon on the website. That shit's going. But you have to think about the Kickstarter rewards. And did people get them? Like download of the script, download of the soundtrack, download of the series/film, Blu-ray with Blu-ray of the film. These are major Kickstart things that people probably haven't gotten. You're not getting this Blu-ray of the film. You ain't getting it. How is the film done and you don't have a copy? Because it says we're waiting on distribution. But when you donated your money, right? When you said, hey, I'm going to give this $500 of my hard-earned money. And for $500, I'm going to get a Blu-ray, a digital download, the original soundtrack, a download of the script, right? You did that and you said, hey, movie's done. I don't have any of my stuff. What's your recourse? You have none. The only recourse you guys have is to complain to Kickstarter about donating to this Kickstarter almost 5 years ago, over 5 years ago, and saying, hey, I haven't got my rewards. And the thing is, he's so hard up for money, more than likely. He's going to be another Kickstarter before you got this, right? So imagine this, right? Think about this. What's the difference between this and, remember when Blake Foster was doing the whole, I know I owe you $2,000, but give me X amount of dollars to invest in this new idea and we gonna I'm gonna pay you back. Bro, if you fall for that shit twice, that shit's on you, dog. He already showed you who he was. He showed you, hey, this is considered a bait and switch, in my opinion. But you got to complain to Kickstarter, right? If you don't complain to Kickstarter,
Aaron, one more. Greed.
You're gonna be in the same boat. You're like, damn, what? I just wanted my copy of the film and the script. There was nothing about a distributor would have say so when you would get your rewards. You donated expecting to get your rewards when the movie was finished. He literally said, it's finished, but you ain't getting shit. And on top of that, he said, didn't you get the bulk? Where was the bulk message at? Hold on. Didn't you get the bulk of it? Where is the bulk message? Is it the first one? He said, hey, yeah, right here. Hey, didn't you get the bulk of your rewards? Oh man, I missed it. I messed up. Didn't you get the bulk of it? There we go, right here. Hey, you got the bulk of your Kickstarter rewards, right? So everything's cool, right? We good. Just donate to my next one. Like, bro, I didn't donate to get the bulk. I donated to get all. But you know, it is what it is. And shout out to Code says the fact that no one outside of those heavily involved in Bat in the Sun or crew have even seen a version of this thing is more than enough proof. I need Aaron's been trying to polish a turd for years. Silence says everything. Facts.
That's a truthful statement.
And here's the thing, right? You can only see the movie if you go to his house, and then he could take a picture with you and say, hey, Cole came by. He said it was great. Cole's in the movie. You like, bro, what person that's in the movie is not going to say it's great, right? Even if they know that shit's trash. Even if they know when it come out, they going to quietly remove that shit from their IMDb. They're like, hey, take that shit off. But anyway, let me know what you think. Legend of the White Dragon 2026, after he promised you guys 2025, and now he went back on his word. Let me know in the comments section. See you next video. Peace.